Solo kills. He's already picked up 1 or 2 in this series. And game 3, the ultimate time to see who moves to 4/5. Vitality would go to 5 and 2. NAVI would go to 4 and 3. Both these teams need the win. Securing top 4 means you play 1 best of 5 to get to Worlds. It's as simple as that. That's how you get into Worlds, and that's how Vitality would stop disappointing their fans, Dagda. And it's how NAVI would start impressing their new fans as they've joined the league this year. Well, end of last year. But this year was a real big head start.
So interesting to see LEC basically, it seemed like kind of hovering around to see maybe even fake a start on the top side, but immediately shifted down towards his bottom lane to pick up the red buff. So wanted to try and match the jungle clearing from Linces. But yeah, this Trundle, if he can show up, especially post 6 against the Skarner, Linces is going to have an...
It is. The fact he's within margin, that's what you want to be as a Renekton, is LEC coming to cover for the Scuttle Spawn. Paris there, shield vault interrupted, the flick back doesn't work out as well. Paris is caught out, the all-in, the execution from Fiesta, finds it at max range, no! He sent skyward, a 1-for-1 so far as Fleshy went too damn deep. Fiesta might take down Paris, but a double goes over to LEC. The seismic shove is going to flip him back, the Scorpion can't escape now. LEC slowed down and the flash out. Vitality, bit of a disaster here as LEC cleans up.
The Aegis of Salt doing so much work, but flash forward.
Flash, Dominus, exhaust, maybe pop. Nuck needs help. Change corruption, misses. Mainta's on his head. Fiesta clears his ward, now dagged up. And we've got Grubs up in 5 seconds. Dragon still sits there looming. Good vision here from Vitality with control ward actually each on that pit. LEC is crossing over though. He makes his intentions pretty clear right now that he wants to go for Grubs. Fiesta's just like, okay, do it.
Mentor's still opening mid though. So basically saying, hey, look, as long as no one is showing on that bot wave, I don't have to be there either.
Right, all in. Knockup from Fleshy. It's a flash commit as well. Public execution, or rather, a perfect one on top of LEC. Flies through, and Nucker gets the kill. Now 1 more to die. Linces will take down Paris. Set up from Fleshy. Beautiful. And Vitality will take 2.
Flashy play there, immediately jumping on towards the rest of NAVI and absolutely turning the fight for Vitality. We'll see it here as we get into it. Realizing, hang on a second, they've grouped up way too quickly. Linces with a quick turn, having the immediate Ixtal impale as well. And NAVI, they just disappear in a second for this Dragon as Vitality start to move over.
It'll be a late Dragon start. Linces in first. Vitality hold all of bot. And LEC covering that. I mean, weak side of the map is Nucker right now. He does have his flash back up and available with ulti. But LEC has decided instead of trying to make a top play, he will try and match bot. Vitality looks to be starting this Dragon off with LEC on first.
Yeah, LEC just going to clear his Krugs, as that's where his camp is starting to respawn, so should just be Dragon. Vitality fall back and start to clear up towards the top side.
Nucker, weak side of the map, might have to flash again. He stands his ground. Seismic Shove going to miss here, but TP responds to make it 2v2. Chains of corruption onto Mainta. He's in a lot of trouble. The orders are coming down while Fiesta all in on top of Poby. Doesn't have the unraveled earth while Mainta dies. The execution again. Fiesta finds the other. Vitality solo lane has beat it out as NAVI now trying to make a play in response on the bottom side of the map will be unsuccessful. But Fiesta and Nucker getting gold is good news for Vitality.
Vitality solo laners killing off their counterparts. And NAVI now scrambling on the bottom lane, but here comes Linces.
He's going to find Ishtal's impact into a wall and impale again. All in on top of Paris. A knock up onto LEC as well. It's a smite fight that wins out for LEC, but can he get out? Exhaust
here
already down.
Fiesta.
Mystic shot there as well, and you said Fiesta's coming down. He didn't have ulti, but he wanted an angle. NAVI will respect it and back off.
Yeah, Vitality don't want to overcommit, but still making the plays happen. 3 kills off the back of 2 in top. A turnaround on the NAVI playing bot. And NAVI instigated both of those engages.
They did.
But Vitality read them well. And they've shut down so much of this game now.
He pushes in top. Nucker going to collect all that. Fiesta, the kill threat there. Every time Unraveled Earth is down, I worry for this TLAW. Paris coming to cover. Fiesta thinking.
Fleshy coming to cover on that top side though, especially as you can see the Mainter has that push in the top lane, so just making sure that he can always cover if Mainter really tries to push this wave. And if Nakanako can actually keep the freeze here, it's a terrible spot for Mainter. You can see he's really struggling.
He's like, I want to get experience at the very least. Fleshy now covering as well. As you said, LEC also on the way up. This is going to be a fight or maybe a setup of engage. Quickness from Fleshy now. LEC spotted out an award. Just a gleaming quill, nothing more yet. LEC is going in on top of Linces. Very aggressive. Fleshy's not pressing W yet until now. There's a flying from Pantheon. Chain of Corruption predicts it. Paris is deep. Quickness on his head. The auto damage enough. Knuckle Hail of Arrows going to be aimed at Mater instead. The Q poke. Sam D half his health. True shot. Barrage as well. Paris can't escape. Knock up on the Knuckle. The feathers are going to fly. The Hail of Arrows won't be enough. It's a shutdown. A 1-for-1 for now. The play stops here, question mark, onto Linces.
Subjugate is back up though, so Relèche feels it, gets on towards Flesh.
Fleshy gets autoed, he takes a blast cone.
The Subjugate!
It's interrupted. Subjugate, as you said, is ticking away. His passive going to come back up. And it was the pillar that almost caught him aware.
Still though, you get kills back for Vitality, you're getting plates in the mid lane. Saying that Nako may not be the best Akali on this team, finding kills in that bottom side, looking clean against Poby. Fiesta, like, I love how much this man has come alive in the last couple of weeks.
He just sends it. He's on the perfect team to do so. War presenting itself. Paris in the middle of the river in no man's land. What's that guy doing there? Quickness going to be used. Fleshy looks for a Relèche while Paris is now not going to be able to navigate away from this. Nako hovers on the side. Flash chains of corruption onto Mater, now into Dominus. Exhausted. Hail of Arrows. Solo kill. It's Nako after all.
What do you do in this game as Mater? Your wave has been frozen away from you for the last 10 minutes. Fleshy's been living top lane to stop you from being able to get anything. And even when Navi spent 4 people top to try and help fix your wave, still Vitality come out ahead.
Kazi, help your support, help me, he says Fleshy. Weaver's War coming in, exhausted now down. Kazi's damage imminent. Look at him, the flying from Paris. Scuba Dark and shift away while Fiesta is just in the middle of it all. It's going to be a 1-for-1. You know, Vitality, they send it, they lose it. It is mid for jungle, but Relèche dying in front of Dragon might be okay for Vitality to play it out.
Nako got Terror in topside though. Should be able to fill out this wave, reset, and then move to meet his team at the next Dragon if they do so wish. Rift Shroud in the back pockets of Vitality as well means that mid lane Terror may not be long for the world either if Vitality have their way.
Halfing. Good dodge from Nako. And Paris doesn't have flash, so they probably saved his life. Lince is going down, as I said. Relèche now on the respawn, but Dragon's going to be started off. Lince is looking for Dragon number 2, with Vitality having a 3.2k gold lead.
So Fiesta going to go topside, basically saying, hey, look, I can cover this tower solo. I don't need Nako here. 3 members of Navi here does mean it'll be a little bit dangerous, but having that W, the smoke screen for underneath the tower is going to make it tough for Navi to really complete this play.
Cosmic shove. Fiesta just had a sense, but now, hang on, Unraveled Earth is down. Shuriken Flip connects as well. Paris coming up to help out, but into the Shroud. He gets on out with the last bit of the private, or rather public, or rather some other execute. Why did we call Ambessa ult the same as Akali? Public execution. What's this one?
Perfect.
Perfect. God damn it. Can we swap that, please, Mr. Games?
Still, I think Navi were hoping that was not going to be the way that play went. Poby doesn't quite end up going down, but the wave gets cleared. Yeah, I think just pop down the Rift Shroud now. Yeah, you can see Lince is moving over. Yeah, there it goes. Basically just saying, hey, we don't have to wait for this wave or people to get back on the map. Let's just do this quick.
Ozzy's opened up mid. And with a bit of Genomite down as well. Relèche, what are you... Okay.
It still gets to charge.
So, yeah, but Relèche is deep for this. Pillar's a good position, though. Lince still gets the impale, but it's into a choke. Here's Nako with Chains of Corruption, and Paris buying time, but that time is now all but gone. Interesting play from Relèche. He will lose his flash for it and his support. Herald will not get another charge as that died in the interim.
So Vitality keeping this going. I was maybe thinking that Lince has thought, hey, there could be the Paris ultimate in and maybe I get caught underneath the tower here, especially with a pillar afterwards, plus the subjugate. I could end up in a bit of a dangerous spot. Fiesta still keeping pressure. And what do you do as Navi? He's just falling apart.
Hello there. Relèche is going to drop a ward. Fleshy is going to get interrupted. No. He was just pill it up. I think Fleshy was waiting for it. Relèche still on the chase. He's going deep for this. He's maybe a little bit angry. Killing Spike comes down. Rakan quickness. There's Poby's ult as well to kill Fleshy. Unraveled Earth Seismic shove. Fleshy flashes. He's still alive. Relèche chomps him or batters him down. They are deep for this though. Fiesta over the wall. Will Navi get out without reciprocation? Fiesta ulties into 4 people. Unraveled Earth stuns him down. And it's a double. They went deep for it. And to be fair, there's not much counterplay.
Especially with 45 seconds until Dragon. An opportunity for Navi to get a bit of position around this objective. I mean, you will have Fiesta back up in time, but potentially you can set up for a play around the objective and some gold back into your hands. Not going to go astray here.
And what did Vitality get for that very deep dive? A bit of turret plating, that's it. As Fleshy, Relèche was just angry at this point, I think.
Yeah, he was done with his craft.
Come here.
He was on getting this kill. And to Jew, Fleshy, I think if he just flashed immediately, would have got away. But the fact that the Unraveled Earth does actually stun him for a second, and you get the flick back. And Fiesta then was hoping he'd have help in the wings. The help is far away. The darkness is full of crocs and trolls and Spartans and everything else.
How did Mainter get on this side of Summoner's Rift? Well, yeah, he's dead. To be continued.
I think Mainter was kind of hoping that Vitality would play for third dragon, but Vitality went, hang on, no, we're behind the play.
We're going to go for
We're
Baron.
not going to use that tempo. We're going to pick the pick, and now on Baron, yeah.
And this Baron ain't too slow, really. There's a Protobelt Varus coming in, but he'll still be able to do a lot of work with a bit of Blight under his head. So Baron's going to drop down. This is a TP from Fiesta to move. Poby's coming in without ulti, by the way. 6k, 5k, about to be 4k. Na'Vi need to find a way in to get this game and series back under control. Chains of Corruption, no hit, and the feathers are going to come on out. SMD can't move for the time being. Baron's down. Fiesta finds his way. Win with the perfect execution. Hot damn! Fiesta with the gunblade shoots SMD in the face. Now Na'Vi on the grand escape as Paris won't be 5-point strike, but it won't matter. Shuriken flip for the threat. Paris trying to kite away. He flashes out in the end. And here comes Kazi with range advantage, as well as Nako. They poke, they prod. Na'Vi lose Baron. It's Vitality to pick up the pieces and get one, with mid going next.
Na'Vi thought that this game was going poorly, but it just got a whole lot worse. Vitality with a Baron buff. The poke from Varus and Ezreal is going to be a nightmare to deal with here.
Here comes Trundle, pillar out, and Poby against the wall. Kazi's caught between Paris, flies in, but Kazi flushes over to the wall foil. Here's Fleshy. For the quickness is made to went deep, but it's not too deep enough. Impale there as well. Na'Vi say screw it. We'll do it live. Vitality match those odds and choose up Barrage. And suddenly, Dagda, this series is done.
This game is completely over. Vitality, just out of nowhere, have ended the game.
Are you not entertained? I mean, props to Na'Vi. Poby's ult, Paris' ult, Roulette puts a pillar up. So much scaffolding to walk through, but it is like watching a kung fu movie where Vitality used it to their advantage and want the crap out of Na'Vi. They'll move to 5, and forever we will remember this series as a series that Na'Vi almost caught Vitality.
I mean, they caught them for half a second, but almost immediately Vitality were saying, we're having none of that. 5-2 for Vitality. It feels very hard to not say Vitality are hitting that top 4.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, imagine seeing this team at Worlds. Like, it's a big stretch right now as we're still at the end of the regular season, but that's what they're fighting for. We've got our top 2 teams. We still question the third. Vitality will sit in that spot for a good duration of this week, if not the start of next. As they take their bow, another 2-1. This feels like against Giant X again. Game 2 draft, a little bit wonky. But Game 3, then we come back with some individual mechanics. And as you vote for your key player of the series is Nako, Kazi or Fleshy, keep in mind that was a long series of ups and downs.